Good evening, everyone. We're one step closer to the NFL season as the Green Bay Packers kicked off training camp today. Lily Zhao traveled down to Green Bay and is now live in the studio to tell us how day one practice went. Lily?
Thanks, Mike. Well, last season, several injuries hampered many players, most notably quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who missed half the season with a collarbone injury. But today there was a certain air of excitement and the anticipation of a fresh start as several key players made their return. Fresh cut grass, players in uniform, and training camp. Packers fans, the green and gold are back. Aaron Rodgers was all smiles. His return to the offense, plus his return mobility, excited the crowd. But the biggest news on opening day was that he'll get to throw to Jordy Nelson for a few more seasons.
He was really happy. Now he can buy all the land in Kansas.
The wide receiver signed a 4-year contract extension worth $39 million and is coming off one of his most successful seasons with over 1,300 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns.
Obviously, it's something everyone wants to get done, especially, like I said a while back, about training camp. And my wife and I are excited to be here, and hopefully we'll be able to finish our career here and finish this out and be done. Nelson,
along with Randall Cobb and Jarrett Boykin, make for one of the deepest receiving corps in the division.
I'm very happy. You know, it's fun to see guys like that who are incredible teammates, phenomenal players, good guys, rewarded.
Star linebacker Clay Matthews was also at full speed. He had a minimal wrap to protect his right thumb, and his rehab process has been progressing.
For the most part, it should continue to get stronger, and surgically it's been enough time, so now it's about putting it to test.
Now, as training camp continues, head coach Mike McCarthy hopes to see Matthews back at full speed with the pads on.
When you have an impact player, you want to create targeting problems. You don't want it's a lot easier from an offensive perspective if you know exactly where the guys are going to line up every time.
And that's what they'll be working on with Matthews. McCarthy says they'll line him and new teammate Julius Peppers up in different spots on the field as the team prepares for their season opener against the defending Super Bowl champs Seattle Seahawks on September 4th. The team's first full pads practice is this Monday. Mike?
Thank you, Lily. The Lions begin their practices tomorrow. The Upper Peninsula American Legion baseball tournament mostly held to form. Gladstone slugged its way past Ishpeming 14-4 in one semifinal this morning, while Escanaba's Brandon Punzel tossed a 3-hitter and blanked the Marquette Blues 6-0 in the other semifinal. That set up the Delta County finale between Escanaba and Gladstone. The breeze was blowing out toward right field most of the game, and the second batter, Escanaba's Tyler Skufka, did something about it, crushing it. Dooner England had a shot at it, but it went over the fence for a solo homer and a Cubs 1-0 lead. By the way, this apparently is Skufka's first homer, and it was just the second homer for the team this season. Bottom of the third, nice diving catch there by Brandon Punzel as he robs Dooner England. Next batter in the inning. Oh, hello! Christian Tackman nearly took out his first base coach Robert Hardwick with that foul ball. Then the fourth, Sam Pouliot. Base hit, yes, they're calling that a fair ball. Punzel not able to make the catch. Jake Pearson and Christian Grollo score. Pouliot motors into third with a triple. Gladstone leads 2-1. Bottom of the fifth, Jake Pearson grounds a single up the middle. Here comes Hunter Garling. I advise you do not get in his way. He dashes home to make it 4-1 Gladstone. 2 batters later, Christian Grollo imitates Pearson. Hard grounder up the middle. That would plate Pearson 5-1 Indians. Top of the sixth, Escanaba has scored once to cut the deficit to 5-2. Bailey Lamb doesn't stew about this pitch. He sends it into left field. Nick Vandermissen gets the green light around third and crosses the plate. Escanaba trails by 2. Top of the seventh, David Fallish at the plate. He's trying to keep the game going. Fly to right. Sam Pouliot fighting the sun. Yes, he makes the catch. Gladstone is the Zone 5 division champion 5-3. Jake Peterson earned the win on the mound. And as you see there, Jake Pearson was the MVP. Gladstone will receive a first-round bye when the state tournament begins next week in Gladwin. Escanaba and Marquette also qualify for the state tournament. Marquette mercied Ishpeming in the third-place game 13-0. On the scoreboard, In junior baseball, rough day for Kingsford as they lose to Georgetown 10-0. And in minor baseball at Grand Rapids, Escanaba falls to Edwardsburg 11-3. Escanaba will not be able to advance, although they have a game tomorrow. We're not done. We have to go to Indian River. That's Escanaba at the plate in the junior girls softball tournament. Claire McInerney with a base hit, taking on Rockford in the final. Taylor Gauthier doubles to the fence. McInerney scores, and the Mini Eskimos have a 1-0 lead. We're in the first inning. Savannah Barron. That's good for an RBI hit as well. Escanaba has a 2-0 lead. Moving on in the contest, Lexi Shaler with the single. And that's going to drive in Savannah Barron to make it 3-0 Escanaba. And Shaler slides in safely at second. Last inning, Rockford lines right back to the pitcher, Hannah Eddington, for the catch and an Escanaba state title, a 4-0 win. That means you get a trophy, you get to run around the lap with a banner. Next, they go to the Central Regional in Akron, Ohio. Next Saturday, the first game is 8 o'clock in the morning against the Wisconsin State Champions. The second Red Earth Classic mountain bike race took place in and around Ishpeming and western parts of Negaunee today. Cyclists had a choice of a 19-mile course or a 35-mile truck. This is the start of the 35-miler. It didn't take long for cyclists to find challenging single-track sections along the Heritage Trail. Ishpeming's Tyler Gauthier had an early lead in the race, but he was hotly pursued by 4 others. The intricate trails curved and swerved through old mining areas, and they were fine examples of red earth near Moulton Road. Now the last half a dozen miles would wind through the Al Qual Recreation Area. Sheboygan, Wisconsin's Brian Motter was the long race winner. His time, 2 hours, 34 minutes and 33.8 seconds, about 20 seconds ahead of Plymouth, Wisconsin's Tristan Schuten. Ishpeming's Gauthier was third, Painesdale's Pete Keranen was fifth, Marquette's Matthew Colligan ninth, and that is Cole House of Oneida, Wisconsin. Yes, he lost his tire 4.5 miles ago, so he rode in on the back rim. Duluth's Sarah Kylander Johnson won the women's 35-miler in just under 3 hours and 10 minutes. And don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com.